Moving again into our second segment of the day, we still are on the White House press briefing. It is White House press briefing all day, folks. We have this gentleman, he's just as bald as me here on the Bald Brad Show, questioning Karine Jean-Pierre on the economy, just as you saw from Peter Doocy, where Joe Biden's been basically bragging how things are going. You know, things are looking up, things are looking bright. We're just in a transition phase. And so this great man always questions Karine Jean-Pierre on gas prices, the Putin price hike, and basically the myths that the Biden administration is pushing. Let's go ahead and hear it.
All right, you ready? All right.
So I want to ask about gas prices.
Let's switch sides.
Switch to the economy side. Yeah,
Okay.
gas prices. The price of gas has been inching up 24 cents over the past month. Are there any new actions the president's going to take now to bring gas prices down for the summer?
So, as a reminder, gas prices are not where they were a year ago because of the actions that this president has taken. They have gone down by $1.30 since this summer. Again, because of what the president has done. I was being asked about why the president talks about the economy, because he wants to make sure that the American people know the work that he's been doing and how he has put inflation number one thing that he wants to get done as it relates to the economy. And
if you haven't seen the first segment, folks, please go check it out, because what we talked about was the fact that Joe Biden creates a problem, a complete bleep storm, and then when he does something slightly right, and that's even me going beyond what I should be going on or beyond with in terms of giving him some sort of credit here, he creates a massive problem like inflation, like gas prices, blames it on everybody else that he possibly can, and then when he starts chiseling away at it slightly, just slightly, we're supposed to all give him credit for it. I mean, that's a broken window fallacy. You break the window and then you go, well, look at all the jobs I created of the people that have to sit there and create the window itself. They have to install it. They got to putty it. Look at all the jobs I created. Well, you're the one that created the problem in the first place. And now you're trying to pretend like you're solving it after you just got done creating it in the same way that you created the inflation. But now that you're solving it slightly and not really solving it, it's creating more problems than really it needs to. But that's for another video. That we're supposed to sit there and kiss your feet, Joe? I don't think so.
time and time again, we have seen analysts' predictions proven wrong. And so, look, the president has been clear that he will do everything that he can to continue to lower costs for the American people, and that includes calling on oil and gas companies to use the permits and profits available to them to increase production, which is already on track to reach a record high this year.
What are you talking about? Joe, it's literally said he wants to remove the fossil fuel industry. He wants to get rid of it. He wants it to be extinct. But now you're going to say, oh, well, we want you guys to drill more. Use your permits. What? What? No. It's not how, first of all, it's not how it works. And we covered that many of times here on the Bald Brad Show. Just because you have permits, one of the variables that goes involved into that is competition. One company might have a ton of permits, which is going to force the other company to think that they're going to be doing more drilling. They found a hot spot, and then they're going to invest in that hot spot and start doing more drilling because they have more permits. So another company's going to go out and get more permits as well. Just because you have permits does not mean that's a good fit to actually drill. For somebody that does drilling here, in terms of viewers of the Bald Brad Show, leave us a comment down below on how all that works so you can educate all of us. But from the information I've gotten, the information I've read, and the research I've done, that is just one piece of many in terms of investing into an area of which you would use for drilling. And by the way, when you have a president that says it basically wants to remove the entire industry off the face of the planet, what incentive is there to invest? Because all you're thinking is, wow, that guy's going to put in more red tape. He's going to make my life harder. Why would I invest more money? It doesn't just happen overnight in terms of drilling, get the rigs out there, the insurance, the people that run the machinery, all that stuff. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes some time. So if Joe Biden, you have an entire swath of the country that basically wants to remove you off the face of this planet in terms of your industry, why would you want to invest into that? Why would that think like a good idea? Like, oh God, gee, you don't want me, you want me to cease to exist? No, let me just pour billions and billions of dollars into this whole thing, knowing that you're going to create a bleep storm, make my life so much harder in terms of drilling. Yeah, okay, it's head spinning. Like I said, that was the thing today. How is Karine going to spin this one? You're seeing it in real time.
Don't have any additional actions to provide to you. I'm being told that we have to go because the president's going to be leaving shortly, and all you have to leave.
Where that meets inflation. So core inflation is basically flat, and if we see gas price inflation come back into it, how concerned is the president that inflation will then come back up? And we've seen him resist policy pivots. Are there any concerns or is there any examples of the president possibly looking at policy pivots for the future?
So we're always monitoring gas prices, which we know are a key part of families' budget, which is why the president has done the work that he has. Again, gas prices are not where they were a year ago. They have gone down since it's the highest peak this past summer. And we have always said it will take some time for inflation to come down, and we may see bumps in the roads, but that's why lowering costs and fighting inflation remains the president's top priority. That's why the Inflation Reduction Act is important. That's why the bipartisan infrastructure legislation is so important. That's why the Chimps and Science Act is so important. All of these are part of the president's economic policies to make sure that we meet the American people where they are. And bye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.
Folks, that is a 40-minute press briefing right there. You know how many people are in that room? 40-minute press briefing, and this is all they get, and this is all we get. It's ridiculous. And you want to know what's even more ridiculous is the spinning that she does here. Well, gas prices have gone down. Folks, go back when Trump was in office and look at gas prices compared to where gas prices are now. They're up. This is the same messaging they've been pushing literally since they've been in office. Ever since, what, February, a couple years ago, or a year ago, I should say, of when Putin invaded Ukraine. Gas prices were already increasing then. And so there's a point in time where Putin invaded Ukraine and gas prices were still in the trajectory of going upwards. And that's where they would like to start the conversation of, well, this is why gas prices are up. It's Putin's price hike. That's the verbiage that they utilize. And we're supposed to all sit there and go, oh, okay, it's Putin's fault. Oh, okay. Oh, Trump did something that there's no connection to this. Let's blame Trump. Yeah, those insurrectionists, those MAGA supporters, those ultra MAGA supporters. Isn't it crazy? Do you guys see the stupidity of it all, the clown show of it all? I'm acting like that because it's so stupid that they actually expect us to believe this stuff. That Joe Biden really cares about you. All the while, Democrat cities are being freaking ran over by gangs, illegal immigrants. Wait till Title 42 is expired here, like in a couple weeks. But Joe Biden's doing everything he possibly can, folks. Make sure you guys, no, take some time out of your day here to get a nice pen, get a nice piece of paper, maybe put a little spritzer on it to make it smell nice for Joe Biden since he likes sniffing stuff. Leave him a nice little letter, folks, for him, okay? And tell him just what a great job you're doing, Joey. Here's a little gift card for you, okay, to Target or Walmart. Get yourself a little something, Joe. All right, because you deserve it, big boy. You deserve it because, boy, oh boy, we've never been better as a country. We've never been stronger, Joe, and it's all because of you. Let them know, you guys. According to Karine Jean-Pierre, we should really let them know. We should don't even look at the polls. It was only one poll that Peter Doocy brought up. It's only one poll. Insane. Insane is the great word, and it's a word that I'm going to continue to use, folks. If you haven't gone over to our website, baldbrad.com, go down below, folks. We're drinking out of our mugs here. I'm telling you, you could put any coffee you want in here, okay? It's going to taste better. I'm telling you, it's going to taste. You're going to feel more patriotic. You got the American flag on the back. And by the way, I've scrubbed the heck out of this thing, and it is nowhere near coming off. This stuff is glazed on, folks. We got shirts. We got books here, folks. If you haven't gone over, again, Amazon. We're in Walmart, supposedly. When that happened, I have no idea. I don't know how it got into Walmart, but it's in Walmart. It's at Barnes & Nobles. Pick yourself up a copy. It's good stuff, folks. I'm telling you how the left is destroying America. You're seeing it in real time. You're living it. You might as well read about it. Educate yourself so that you have ammunition to fight back against the left. Your Democrat friends, maybe your mom or dad, or your aunt, your uncle, heck, your wife. Be careful with that one, folks. With that being said, support us by hitting that like and subscribe button. Leave us a comment down below. Again, the question of the day is, if you were to grade Joe Biden, what letter grade would you give him between an A and an F? I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of Fs there. That's probably the truthful answer. But be honest what you give him. Maybe some of you give him a C. Heck, I don't know.
I hope you enjoyed that clip from the Bald Brad Show. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all our future content.